Hello, I'm Tony, and today I'm taking a look at Fell Seal, Arbiters Mark, a game free from Amazon Games until the end of July 2022. This is a 2D turn-based tactical RPG, and a ton of people have already noped out. And if this genre of games isn't for you, I'd suggest you do too, because this expects you to have a good grasp of the mechanics of games like this. It has cartoonish 2D graphics that isn't going to be for everyone. I mean, I'm fine with them. The tactical combat is the main focus of the game. The story is engaging enough. It sets up a villain that I really do want to bring to justice to wipe what I imagine is a really arrogant smirk off of his face. The writing's not going to win any awards, but I don't expect too much. Just give me a reason to level up and use the cool new skills I've got, and someone to use them on, and I'm happy. I've played plenty of RPGs, some of them tactical, turn-based ones. I'm no stranger to manoeuvring my troops across a bunch of squares or hexagons to the best place to defeat my enemies, and I found this one on beginner level to be trickier than most. The first encounters are challenging, and you are encouraged to fight the optional extra patrols to gain experience and levels, which to me says fight the patrols because you ain't getting much further if you don't level up. Various mechanics of the game are not explained that well. The leveling process, for example, is a bit confusing at first. You got a bunch of different classes you can become for each of your characters and update each of them, level each of those ones up separately. I've worked it out, but it's not newbie friendly. It does provide a decent range of customizable options, which do make you sit there and think, how do I build this character? It's the kind of system that you think about when you're not playing the game. The combat, as mentioned, is turn-based, with attacks when standing at the side or behind a foe doing more damage than if you were facing them. So a bit more thought than usual needs to go into positioning your party, especially thinking about trying to cover your own arse. The enemy AI seems decent, often targeting my mage or healer. In my 2 hours of play I had several fights, all of which were close. A couple of my party members died and they got injured, and how do I heal their injuries? No idea. The game don't tell you. I'm sure it's not hard to figure out, but it would have been nice to have had a tutorial that gives you that information up front. Talking of injuries, you can add more characters to your roster. I recruited another character within the 2 hours, so I can see me benching a bunch of people and swapping them in and out when there are injuries, or just swapping them out to level one or the other up. I can imagine this is going to get repetitive, but that's the nature of these type of games. It's not something that puts me off. This is definitely for turn-based tactical RPG lovers. I think this is a pretty good game. I enjoyed it, and I want to carry on playing, so it's staying installed, and I definitely recommend it to that niche of players. This is definitely worth claiming and looking at. I've seen it compared favourably to Final Fantasy Tactics as a replacement, which I've not played, but it's got a very positive review score on Steam, so it looks like people agree. If you like tactical RPGs, grab this game. I'm going to move 2 squares up and 1 to the right, and use an action to leave the game, so that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.